Welcome back. From here we will go through the manage menu. I also want to show you, you see I received a message. If I open the message, it will actually tell me that I received a SOS call, alarm call, and that's because I pressed and held in the silver button. Okay. So on the manage screen, you'll be able to make some changes on the watch and do some settings. Okay, so on the right hand top corner you see the three dots. If you press the three dots, you are able to remove this watch from the application and you'll be able to add it to another administrator. Okay, then again you'll get the name of the watch or the product and the number. To change that, you just select on the right hand arrow. From here you can change the name and you can change the avatar. So you can go into the gallery. There's different you can get different ones from your phone. Oh, where am I going now? Okay, you can take a picture or you can cancel. Okay, then we can start with the setup. It's the watch number. You can change the number here. So if you do change your SIM card, you can do it from this screen. The QR code, you can get the CID and the QR code. Yeah, it's the same. That's the one that's on the box. You can change the gender. You can set up a birthday, and then the information for the steps, height and weight. Okay. Well, there you are. Okay. So you are also able to set a fence. Just a warning that when the watch switches between GPS and GSM, it might be there might be a difference in location depending on the cell phone reception and the setup of the towers. If there's a gap filler close by or you're connected to a gap filler, the positioning won't be that accurate. So I do suggest that you do not set the fence too small. So to set the fence at the bottom, you can just select add fence, and you'll be able to set the size of the fence. Okay, so when the device moves in and out of this circle, it will actually give you a notification. So you can also set up the fence name here, and if I'm not mistaken, you can set up eight fences. Okay. Okay. Then you have a mute function. This is quite handy if you have kids in school. You can set up different mutes for different times and days of the week. So for example, in school time, you can set up 5 mutes. Okay. And the right of mute, you get location mode. So the location mode, I suggest you keep it on smart mode like we discussed before. If you do select manual mode, you'll need to press that locate button every time you need the position. Okay. Then there's a watch alarm. You can set different alarms. You can set 5 different alarms, different days, different times. Okay. And then watch time. The watch receives its time from the cell phone towers. So sometimes with different service providers, it won't update the time correctly, especially if there's a gap filler in your area. If you do want to change the time, you do it from this screen. You just put in the date and the time and you send it to the watch. Okay. Then watch tracking. This is for if you do misplace your watch, you can send a signal for it to notify you of its position. And then watch volume. you can set different volumes on the watch, call volume, and then this playback volume or the speaker volume. Okay, and then the removal alert. On some models this won't work. We don't recommend using it. There's a light sensor installed at the back of the watches. That's that little black part there, and as soon as it receives light, so when it moves from your arm and it receives light, it will give you a notification. But if the watch it doesn't fit too tightly, it will give you false alarms. So we don't recommend you using it, but in certain circumstances it's very handy. So just to set one of these alerts, you just set in the time and the date, and it will automatically send you notifications. Okay, and that's basically how the app works.